A midwinter festival existed in Europe long before Christianity took it as the celebration of the birth of Christ. Midwinter is the darkest, harshest and coldest time of year, and winter festivals stretching back thousands of years involved feasting and merriment to bring joy. Welcome to the Oak House this Christmas tide. Lights and candles were lit to bring warmth and brightness in the darkness, and decorating with greenery reminded people that there was still life outside and to encourage spring to return. The table is laden with rich foods, and the traditional mince pie is full of meat as well as spices and dried fruit. If you could afford it, a decorated pig's head would be the centrepiece to your feast. The first 24 days of December, or Advent, was a time for fasting when no meat or dairy was eaten and only simple food was consumed. Preparations for Christmas would begin and people would continue to work hard. Final preparations took place on Christmas Eve when the houses were decorated with greenery and food was prepared. Even the spinning wheel was covered in greenery to ensure no work was done at Christmas. The 12 days of Christmas began on Christmas Day when the feasting and merriment commenced. Throughout the 12 days there would of course be church services and religious observances to celebrate the birth of Jesus and other festivals, but also there would be feasting, dancing, plays to be seen and lots of other celebrations. The biggest and most raucous party was on 12th night at the 5th of January. People would spend as much money as they could on food at Christmas, and the Christmas table may see food which was too expensive to buy for the rest of the year, such as spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, mace and ginger and star anise, and dried fruit such as raisins. Goose was a popular food, as was beef, but of course the pig's head was the centrepiece if you were really rich. Other foods enjoyed included peas pudding, which was split peas, water, salt, spices and bacon, or frumenty, a porridge, which at Christmas spices and fruit was added, and a salad of ingredients such as olives, almonds, figs, lemons and carrots with sugar and olive oil was made. Again, sugar was an extremely expensive commodity. However, even in a relatively well-off yeoman farmer's house, they would be able to afford some of these rich and luxurious foods at Christmas. At Christmas time, many of the social norms were relaxed so that people could let their hair down and let off steam. Many sports were allowed which were controlled the rest of the year, and on the 12th night feast the Lord of the Misrule caused havoc and chaos. Wassail! The day after the 12th night feast the decorations were removed and it was back to work.